Hello, badass businesswoman. This is Coach Ann Evanston, 25 years self-employed as an entrepreneur and somebody who knows how you make six figures a year on Facebook alone. And I am dedicated to my show, Unscripted as Fuck, where you get to hear from badass businesswoman. Oh, wait, hold up. You get to hear from badass businesswomen. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, I said that twice because my phone was going crazy. I got a badass businessman today with me that's going to give you some insights in 10 minutes or less. That's right. I'm a warrior. We break rules around here. Everyone, let me introduce you to my guest today, who is ready to share some great fun with you. Meet George P. Brooks, who is a mental health advocate, CEO, and founder of Metta Association, blending faith, philosophy, and lived recovery. He is a devoted father and balances serious conversations with anime binges, wrestling debates, and playful curiosity, providing healing, leadership, and joy that can coexist in imagination and fun with every single day on purpose. I love that, George. Welcome. I'm so glad you decided to join me.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here today.
Awesome. So let's get started. My favorite topic in terms of being a small business owner is money. Go figure. If we're not making money, what are we doing, right? So, sales, how does imagination and fun, two words you use, which I appreciate greatly, help to increase sales?
Well, it's unique in what I do. I do a lot of advocacy, and that's not like a traditional business where you have a tangible good to sell. You're
Mhm,
selling a problem to a solution. You're selling a feeling, more or less.
mhm,
And
mhm.
that allows for a lot of creativity in terms of how I market what I have to offer. I try to keep it fun. I try to keep it upbeat. I always stay consistent with my message, my testimony of recovery. But it is a little bit different because you're selling more abstract notions. So as far as sales, that's the challenge. So you try to make ways to take what you do and monetize it by putting it into forms that are consumable. So that's really how I try to approach sales and generate them.
So if I'm hearing you, because I believe my audience is a lot of people that serve an in sell an intangible versus a tangible. They're a speaker, they're a coach, you called yourself an advocate or a mentor. They're selling what they have to offer, right, as a human in the world versus here, buy my phone, right?
Right.
Very different. So what I'm hearing from you is that the way sales increases is that if you're in that world of intangibles, understanding the creativity, the play, the fun helps attract potential clients to you in how you sell.
Exactly. I started doing a lot of writing this past August,
Yeah.
and I was thinking about my journey and my recovery and everything that I do. So I developed an online course that I'm hoping to launch in the next couple months. It's really
Congratulations.
comprehensive. Thank you. And it's just one of those things. I had a fun time doing it, but it
Mhm.
allows me to generate sales, have something tangible, and also be able to run a business. So when
Yeah.
you're dealing with something abstract, you have to be creative. Take what your knowledge, put it in a form, get
Mhm.
it out there and make that something that you can monetize, support yourself, and sustain yourself with.
Yeah, love that. And yeah, my membership over 25 years, right? And having those subscriptions come in, my school community, big parts of those tangibles for me, without a doubt. And I love that you say it because if you do what you do well, you have a framework and there is a way you can make it tangible. So that's
Right,
powerful. So
right.
let's talk about some sassy stuff right now,
Oh,
get a little bit sassy. And I noticed in the information that you give me that you're into anime. And so I want to know, what can anime teach entrepreneurs and business owners about being successful?
wow. Well, okay. I'm
Mhm.
an anime geek back from '84. My sister was in
Mm,
college and got me into it, so I've been a lifelong anime fan. My sons are into it, and there's a genre of anime called shonen anime, which is usually a young male protagonist going through life journeys, growing,
mm,
getting stronger, and
mm,
that's almost a trope. And I've adopted a lot of my love for that genre of anime into my business in terms of having
mm.
stick to itiveness, in terms of
Ah,
like, a certain fighting spirit, and in terms of
mm,
not giving up and trying to get better. So yeah, anime is a big influence on me.
mm.
I know that's weird, but
No,
I kind of make weird stuff work for me, and that's what I
no,
enjoy doing. Yeah,
no, I love it. I mean, my whole brand is warriorpreneur. It's all based on much of Japanese culture.
right.
And I have a real live Japanese katana tattooed on my back.
Yeah, I've
So,
got it at home. I've got a real one at home. My son just told me he found it.
yeah,
He's going to keep it. So I love Japanese culture.
yeah, yeah. And so all the things you said, and I'm one of those people that uses the word stick to itiveness all the time, is one word, people. It's not a whole bunch of separate words, okay? Is one big word. George used it too. That stick to itiveness, those lessons you can learn from, like the stories that you watch. So even if it's not anime, which is his passion, what are the stories that you watch and the lessons you can apply to life? And that stick to itiveness, not giving up, working through a problem, climbing the mountain when you need to climb the mountain, all key to business success.
And
And
I've been on a path of healing. And one thing
yeah.
I've learned is that you can glean inspiration and knowledge from anything. I could look at an apple sitting on the table and something to
Mm,
come to mind is like, well, I can
mm,
use this, I can utilize that. So
mm,
once you get to a certain point, especially with what we do, you begin to
yeah.
see beauty in the
Lessons.
abstract and opportunities
Yeah.
in the mundane.
Yeah, absolutely love that. We could talk forever about that. I just finished my self-love evolution retreat, got home last week. This week was my first week back. And I even looked at this tree in the yard at the place where the retreat was at. And I'm like, what's that tree? It's mesquite. What's the meaning of mesquite? Right? Was able to find meaning in the tree for the event. So I'm with you on all of that. That's
Yeah.
fabulous. Okay. So self-love, self-love, healing. You brought this up that you've been on a healing journey. I think healing self is one of the most important things to be able to be visible so that you can grow your business. So, what's one tip you would give entrepreneurs about healing so that they can grow in their business?
Do your purpose, do your passion, and use what you do, what's in your heart to heal yourself.
Mm,
I've dealt with childhood trauma. Most folks know my
mm,
story, but I've been running my nonprofit for 8 years with no
mm,
funding or anything. But
mhm,
in pursuing that so ardently, I think I've helped myself heal a lot by pursuing my purpose. Because not
mhm,
only does it give me a purpose, it gives me a goal, it gives me something to hold on to. So I
mhm,
think that we as entrepreneurs can heal ourselves through our endeavors,
mhm.
and through us healing ourselves, we can better heal others.
Yeah, I love that. First you, then them, right?
Right.
And that's really the key. First you, then them, even if you're just one step ahead of them.
All right.
Right. All right. Beautiful. Okay. So some word association for you.
Okay.
Ric Flair or Booker T?
Oh, wow. Two of my favorites. Well, I had many. I'm gonna pick Ric Flair in that one.
Okay. So you're going to give me a woo or not?
It's too early for me. I need coffee. Woo! That's the best I can do right now.
Okay. Meditation or journaling?
Journaling because I believe in meditation, but journaling helps me get more out. So journaling.
Okay. Love that. And last question before you finish the sentence. If you had my Japanese katana, because I have one too, and my tattooed one is the version of my real one. If you have my Japanese katana in my hand in your hand right now, you would slice through what?
My doubts.
Yeah.
Symbolically, I would find a way to slice through my doubts.
Right.
Those few little things that come up every day as hard as I go. If I could just find a way to cut through them metaphorically, and I do every day,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
I love that. Yeah, if we could do it one time, we just got to do it every day, right? Yeah,
Right.
I love that. And if you like me have studied the katana, there's the whole yin yang of how the metal is created, right? And it
Right.
is those all those pieces, so it's super powerful. Wonderful answers. Thank you, George.
Thank
Super powerful. I'm
you.
sure my audience is going to love your interview. I want to make sure, of course, I've got all the stuff you've given me down below here on our show today where they can reach you. But is there a special way you like people to reach out? Is there something you want them to know that's important as we say goodbye today?
Sure. Right now, I'm primarily using Facebook, and I'm sorry about the chicken. I'm in the country. You can reach me on Facebook. You can Google George P. Brooks. You'll see 8 years of what I've done. All my contact information is in each link, so I'm very easy to find.
I love that. Yeah, me too. Why be out there in the world trying to change it and then can't find me, right?
Exactly.
So I
Exactly.
love that, sir. Thank you so much for your time today. And everyone watching, make sure you reach out to George, find out about what he's doing, be supportive of another entrepreneur in the community. And if you've loved this show, Unscripted as Fuck, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you don't miss our future shows. And Please join my Facebook group because if you want to learn how to do more and sell more and be more successful, we are a community of non-judgmental entrepreneurs that help each other grow with success. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you on the next show. Bye.